Gemini, there's a revolution going on in July and you are all for it. Here are your highlights. We have a pentagram, powerful stuff with Uranus and Eris beating you into a frenzy of transformation, and you're able to step through and deal with some of the details that need to change in your life. Then we have a new moon, and this new moon is leading you to a financial transformation. And finally, Uranus going retrograde, going backwards, highlights a dream you had that could actually be something that's ready to be born right now. Here's your monthly astrology. Juno, the relationship goddess, is going into your position of home and family. You're very focused on home and family this month. It's dreadfully important to you. And you're like, okay, that's where my focus is. What does a home mean to you? How do you feel about your home? Are there any family issues that need healing? All of this stuff is coming to you. But expect, hopefully, some positive news when it comes to your home and family, and you feeling quite excited about some of the things that are coming your way. We have a full moon on the 2nd, which may stir some intense emotions. There's a part of you that may be hiding a little bit of your shadow self, and you're coming to terms with it as the full moon really is making you feel your unconscious in a much more visceral way. You may have a dream, an experience, a sudden feeling connected to obsession, jealousy, powerlessness, money. But whatever it is, it's a wound in yourself that you need to heal. Now, the positive side of this is it opens up within you the deepest of wisdom. You can look into your own secrets of your soul, and also when you look into the eyes of someone else around that time, you will really see what's going on with them, and you'll really see what they mean. And particularly if they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, you'll be like, aha, I see you are not being honest with me. So use that wonderful full moon energy on the 2nd to see what's going on in your life. Now we have on the 3rd this pentagram I mentioned in your highlights. Very powerful stuff. A pentagram is all about transformation, challenge, but it's magical. It creates a shift that is fundamental and powerful. And it's an opportunity, a portal into the next dimension of your life if you choose to go in that direction. Now Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable, is involved. So anything could happen, but something is stirring. And also Eris, the warrior goddess, is involved. So be careful that you don't lose your temper even, particularly when it comes to things about details and commitments. You may feel as if somebody's not sticking to something they said, and that could drive you into a frenzy of annoyance. But fundamentally, Mercury, the planet of communication, and your ruler is involved, and it's in your sign. So you've got real verbal skills, and you're able to use your words like powerful spells, and you're able to transform situations with the magic of your words and the way that you communicate. But you have to be honest, and you have to see what's going on, because the moon is there in that position of your unconscious and your primal emotions. So it's quite heady stuff. Now Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, is saying you have to be responsible for your health, and you have to be responsible for the details in your life. And if you do that, then the other things will transform, but you cannot avoid it. If there's anything you're doing that's out of balance, it could come to a head around that time, or certainly just really from the beginning to the end of this month, all the month even. Now Mercury, the planet of communication, is giving you great skills when it comes to talking about money from the 8th. When it moves out of your sign and goes into Taurus, it gives you the ability to be much more practical when it comes to talking about money and what you want to do in the world and how you can dig foundations when it comes to finances. And then on the 18th, Venus, the planet of love, is going into your position of home and family. So you'll want to coochie up to a lover this month if you're in a relationship. If you're single, a hot date, cooking for someone, or going to their place or to your place seems like a great idea. You're also feeling the love and very loving towards the people that are close to you. And we live in the 21st century, so families are many a varied thing these days, which is great. So whoever you consider family, you'll want to be around, and there should be a very, very fabulous vibe around that. And on the 19th, actually, Moon, Venus and Juno are all conjuncting opposition Neptune in that area. You might have a fantastic idea, or just a sudden out of the blue intuition connected to your career that comes either through your family or involves something connected to nurturing in some way. Now the sun on the 23rd changes signs, and it's making you feel, again, even more chirpy and happy and able to communicate. And Venus is going retrograde, is going backwards to, maybe you'll be thinking about who you've lived with before and how you lived before and how your life has changed now. Or maybe you won't want to repeat a past pattern and you're just really reflecting on the past in some way. But the big news is Uranus is also going retrograde, and it's taking you back to a dream that you once had, or something that you thought you nearly had, or you nearly manifested, or maybe you did manifest it but it's not in your life now. And suddenly you can return to that and bring it in and bring it forward, and it's interesting. So really pay attention to your own genius and genius ideas from the past that perhaps you left behind. Now this month we have a blue moon on the 31st. A blue moon is when there are 2 moons in the month. It's quite exciting. And for you, it's about expansion and transforming. It's like some of the lessons of this month are going to show you that you are ready for emotional change. You're ready to feast upon life. And you'll be feeling that you want to express all of your emotions, even if some of them maybe you normally hide because you're worried what people will think. You won't care what anyone thinks on the 31st. You're like, this is who I am. And you'll be very drawn to people who are different. Very exciting month. Enjoy it. I send you much love, and I'll speak to you soon. For more detailed astrology, please come to my website, horoscope.co.uk, where not only do I have monthly, weekly, I also have daily astrology videos and loads of other stuff, all for your specific star sign. So I'll see you there. And please, if you love this, it'd be great if you share it, or even better, if you click the button above and you follow me on this channel. Take care, send you lots of love.